Good afternoon. I'm Lauren Dalkey.
And I'm Alec Mayers.
And welcome back to The Big Show. Holland Early College is essential that we do a better job of respecting our school environment. There have been serious problems cleaning up after lunch. Please clean up after yourself and help your friends and classmates take care of their trash as well. Let's keep Holland Early College looking good by picking up after ourselves.
Today for sports, we have a home JV boys soccer game at 5 against Hamilton. Good luck to Ashton Arredondo and Guillermo Molina.
We have an away 8th grade football game at 6:30. We are playing against West Ottawa High School, so good luck to Noah Brown and Simeon Wallace.
There is a boys varsity soccer game at home at 6:45. Good luck to Chewy, Michael, and David.
Tomorrow for lunch, we have breakfast casserole with ham, French toast, and home-style sweet potato cubes.
Lauren, do you know who the student of the week is?
I'm not quite sure, but let's find out with Damien and Gloria.
8th grade student of the week is Addie Higgins this week. The reason we chose Addie is because of her level of engagement so far in 8th grade. We're just really excited that she's willing to take risks, raise her hand, participate, just be a thinker, and it would be our hope that she continues to grow and challenges all the other 8th graders to do the same sorts of things. Great job, Addie.
This is Miss Snow, and my student of the month is Jacqueline Rojas because she is very helpful in class. She self-advocates when she's doing her work. She's very caring to everybody, and she's a super hard worker.
Of the week is Hannah Gonzalez. She is such a hard worker. She's always trying her best, and she is so sweet to everyone. I appreciate everything she does in all of her classes and how she's so helpful to me and everyone else in the school.
My student of the week is going to be Nate Austin. This is now my 4th year having Nate, and I have him now in my senior seminar / capstone class, and also I have him in my advanced 2D class. He's been doing exceptionally well, turning his work in, been focused, working hard at Bob Evans, and so that's my student of the week.
So, my freshman student of the week is Alejandro. I have Alejandro in my creative writing class. He asks really good questions, and while we've been working on short stories and writing them, reading them, trying to figure out what makes them work and why people like to read them, he's asked some really good questions, which I think makes him a really good learner. It's not really what you know, it's what you're willing to learn. So, Alejandro, you're my student of the week.
Thanks, Damien and Gloria. Now I know who the student of the week is. The Chubby Bunny Challenge sounds fun, right, Lauren?
Sure does, Alec.
To play the Chubby Bunny Challenge, you need to try and see how many marshmallows you can fit into your mouth and still be able to say Chubby Bunny.
Well, we're playing now, so you can start. Chubby bunny, chubby bunny, chubby bunny.
She can't do it.
I wish I could have been part of the Chubby Bunny Challenge. Maybe next time.
Well, it's time to see what Sierra and Tanaya have for us with Workout Wednesday.
Hey guys, I'm Tanaya.
And I'm Sierra.
Today we are going to be letting you guys know about ways we can benefit you and your workout.
So the first thing you want to have is perfect leggings or shorts while you're working out. You can get them at Target, Kohl's, Walmart, Athletics, which is online, or Victoria's Secret. You can have a mat so when you're working out on the ground, your head or your back won't be hurt.
The shoes is the most important part of your workout. You want to make sure you have good support, and you want any shoe that has good support for ladies and men. So for good support for ladies, you can have a good sports bra for when you're doing running on the treadmill and you want good support. For your feet, you want to have comfy socks as well as good supporting shoes. You want to stay hydrated to keep your body healthy and hydrated during your workout and energized as well. Thanks for watching. I hope you use those tips for your workout.
I didn't know there were so many things that went along with exercising.
Well, you may have not known, but I did for sure. This year we have some amazing teachers here. I wonder who the teacher of the week is.
Well, Lauren, let's find out with Hunter and Guillermo.
What do you teach?
I teach 8th grade, learner focus, science, and English.
How long have you been teaching?
I have been teaching this is my 23rd year and my 18th year in Holland.
Have you taught at other schools or districts?
I taught in Zeeland for a few years, and I've taught at every school in Holland now except for the high school.
What's something fun you did this summer?
I went to the north rim of the Grand Canyon and hiked Sedona, Arizona, and I went to Canyon X. If you haven't seen Canyon X, check that out.
What's something people don't know about you?
I don't think people know that there are a group of students in Holland that call me Mama Cheese. Yes, Mama Cheese is my nickname.
Do you have a pet peeve? And if you do, what is it?
I have a million pet peeves. One of my pet peeves is hearing Mark Shine cuss in the hallway. Another pet peeve I have is having to repeat myself over and over. And I don't like things messy.
Well, what do you do in your free time?
In my free time, I like to be outside, so I like to hike and go for runs. I like to spend time with friends. I don't know, just kind of chill out and hang out is what I like to do.
What's your most embarrassing moment?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so this summer I lived in Tucson, and parts of Tucson are like super rich and kind of uncomfortably rich. And so I was going to the hair salon to get my hair done, and I opened the door to what I thought was a hair salon, except for it was like this really expensive jewelry store where this guy like stands at the door to guard it, and I looked like I had a hat on and I looked sketchy, and it just kind of freaked me out. So I stopped when I walked in the door, and then I turned around and walked out really fast because I was kind of freaked out. So
Wow, I'm glad Miss Garcia is back because she is a pretty amazing teacher.
So Lauren, what's the best memory you've had?
Well, me and Kendra went out for lunch and we were late, and she forgot to put her car in park because we were like rushing to get to class, and her car started rolling backwards when we got out of the car, and so she had to hurry up and jump in the car and park it.
My best memory is being in class with Jair.
My favorite memory is when my best friend Ryan and I went to Warped Tour.
My favorite memory was probably when we went to Washington, D.C., and we got to go see like Lincoln Memorial and the White House. And
my favorite memory has to be my wedding day.
When I cried when I actually got into college.
My favorite memory is when me and my aunt went around the world, basically not around the world, but around the United States, and visited a whole bunch of the states. And
my favorite memory was when I went to Disneyland with my sister Sierra and our aunt.
My favorite memory was when me and my family went to Arkansas to see my grandpa.
So in 6th grade, I peed my pants because we were at camp and we went to go try to scare the boys, but my friend scared me instead, so I ended up peeing my pants.
My favorite memory from is when over the summer, me, Alejandro, and Elijah, we went over Elijah's house, and Elijah was laying down. We poured water on his face, and he woke up yelling, "Dad, Dad!"
My favorite memory is when I was 13 and my parents surprised me with a trip to Disneyland.
I have to say my fondest memory would be when I ran the Spartan race. One of the reasons was because I had to test myself and I got to see what I was capable of, but also I got to stick with my older brother, and I don't get to see him that often.
I'd say my fondest memory is getting my first dub in wrestling. There's just nothing like that feeling of success.
Well, Holland Early College, that's all we have for you today. Tune in next for another episode of The Big Show.